How's that Johnny Cash shirt treating you, my friend?
Fucking nice.
It looks good.
Nice.
It looks good.
Dude, I got high energy today. High
I thought you
energy.
said you got high, and then you came in and do the podcast.
No, I got high energy. I worked out
We did.
this morning.
We did.
First time, 2019, that I worked out.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, I was a couple of days away from moving into my mother's basement and start fucking tweeting outrage. Crying outrage on Twitter.
You've been a bitch that long in 2019?
Yeah. 1 week, bro.
No. Has it
Yeah.
only been a week? It feels like forever.
Dude, I was fucking...
I guess we got
my
so much
Twitter
shit done.
thumbs was right there. Trying to attack
Do you have Twitter?
people that working out.
Do you have Twitter?
No.
I didn't think so. I was like, how the fuck did I miss that?
It's just easier to understand. You can't cry outrage on Instagram, can you? I guess you can.
But I think you got to be famous or important to have Twitter. That's what it seems like.
It's not a regular person's game.
No.
It's not.
Like everyone that's, yeah.
Do you have Twitter?
I don't use it. Like I've shut it all down.
Do we have Twitter for the podcast?
Do we?
Do we
Maybe.
tweet?
We got Twitter. We should start tweeting. Yeah, we do have a Twitter account for the
Yeah,
podcast.
because I get notifications. I'm going to turn this bitch off.
Yeah, turn that off. Be professional.
Yeah.
So, well, fuck that shirt looks good, man.
Man in Black.
Wasn't there
And he's on here as well. Dude, Johnny Cash is everywhere for me.
Isn't he on-
He's top for me.
Johnny's your boy?
Yeah, John is my boy. I try to, because I want to be a little more deep, so I try, not deep, but I want to be more, it's cooler to say that Dylan is your favorite. It's like cooler in some circles. But fucking Johnny Cash is my favorite.
I don't know, man. I think they both kind of have their own. I'm looking at the Dylan photo now.
Yeah. No, but it's always cooler to say that Bob Dylan, because some of his music is hard to get through. Hard.
Well, he's political as fuck, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day. Because I think didn't his son have a band too? The Wallflowers?
Probably.
I think so. I think they did.
Fucking photo of Johnny Cash eating a cake in a bush. It's the best photo.
Never seen it.
I need to get that photo in
I've
here.
never seen it.
Dude, he's probably high on all the drugs. And he's in a bush eating a cake with his hands.
That's so funny.
And young as fuck.
I mean, I definitely...
Hanging out with Elvis.
I definitely dig Bob Dylan.
He's good.
But
I'm
I
not saying
think
that.
if in a perfect, let's just say they're like, Mario, who you want to meet? Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
I can wait on Dylan.
Yeah. No, but Johnny Cash music just...
But I also feel like
Better.
I could fuck with him more. Like I feel like he'd be a little bit more like, I don't know, like relatable.
Yeah. I think Bob Dylan is hard to hang out with.
I think
he just want to be alone.
He's so introverted. Yeah.
Yeah, he just want to be alone.
Yeah. His
Write
music's
music.
good, but yeah.
Yeah, he has some hits.
I saw him in an interview and he was
Along
talking
the
about
Watchtower?
having to sell.
What?
What's that?
Along the Watchtower? Dude,
That song was shit until Jimmy got a hold of it. So
he wasn't,
that's
but he
what we
got
need.
better.
We got to put Jimmy right there.
Yeah, well, Black Keys.
Black Keys. No, yeah.
Black Keys
Maybe.
meant a lot to us this summer.
That this summer, forever.
Yeah, but this summer, it's particular. Dude, when we were banging out this gym and building it, it was Black Keys from morning to fucking nightfall.
Yeah, it was.
That was all we were painting black and listening to Black Keys.
Yeah.
that was
right.
fucking a whole week of the summer.
But before I forget, I was going to say with Bob Dylan is I saw an interview with him, a clip, and he said something like he sold... Basically, he was saying, I got to pay the man now because he sold his soul to the devil, the way he put it. And in the interview,
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, ooh, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, because he came from those parts down...
I don't know where the fuck he's from. I just like his music. I don't know anything about him. I don't know his background. I don't know
I
fuck all.
saw a documentary, but I don't want to speak out.
Yeah. Have you heard about that R. Kelly documentary?
No, I'm interesting though.
You ever
R.
heard
Kelly?
about it? Dude, it's so I guess they
Is
did
it all
like
about pissing on
it's like a
kids?
scandalous, it's like a scandal documentary, but it's getting so much heat right now because all these people are coming out and just like shitting on him and no pun intended, but like all
Pissing on him.
Yeah, but just
Are they coming out and pissing on him?
I haven't watched it yet. But they're slamming his music, and then his sales are going up in music, I think, and people are like, well, why are you liking this? And the whole argument is separating the artist from the person. Fuck, R. Kelly rocks, dude. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
He got some bangers.
Anyone doesn't like a certain R. Kelly song is lying to your fucking face. I mean, I'm not going to go buy tickets to R. Kelly concert.
Some R. Kelly songs.
But if R. Kelly's song comes on,
do you have any in,
like Bump and Grind and all that shit, dude, he had some hits back in the day.
I don't know.
I Believe I Can Fly.
Oh yeah, that's a banger.
Come on, that's
a
if
good
that doesn't
song.
motivate you, then I don't know.
Believe I can fly.
Well, don't fucking ruin it.
Ooh,
but you know what I'm saying? Like, think about that, dude. That's an art, you know. So that's the whole controversy because he was like a pedophile and the women that he's been with. I mean, that shit, you don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, Harlem at his home.
Yeah,
he had a bunch of women.
But I don't agree with that, obviously. But at the same time, it's like, fuck, that guy puts out some tunes, man.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's...
What's that fucking song that's so ridiculous though?
But he's getting shit on.
Pissed on.
He's getting shit on really bad. Like, they're dumping on his music. They're not going to play his music. So I got to watch the thing. I'm just hearing from... It's basically, I'm hearing all these...
I saw it popped up a lot on Instagram, and like I always do, don't read into it. I saw John Lennon was... Not John Lennon. John Lennon.
John Lennon?
Legend.
John Legend.
John Legend was tweeting a bunch of shit on it.
Well, I was watching the news. I wasn't watching Instagram. And basically, certain artists are coming up in this documentary and kind of slamming him. And so can't speak on too much of it yet because I haven't watched enough of it. But the gist of it is they're trying to... like shut it, like they're dumping on him, but they're also trying to like shut his music down or some shit or don't play it. And it's like people are looking down on other people for liking his music. It's like, come on, man. You know how many things in your life that you love and you have no idea who the fuck made it and you don't know their backstory?
No.
You know you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I guess if you piss on people, eventually people are gonna shit on you.
Yeah, probably.
What?
Yeah, for sure. No, but yeah, so I really want to watch it. I really want to check it out.
Yeah.
Fuck R. Kelly jams, dude.
He does. He's a weird person.
You gotta be weird, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta be
at
weird.
the top, people are usually weird. Like the top artists, top actors.
They're out
rock
there. They're fucking out there, man.
It's not a normal person. No. You can't do that if you're a normal person.
I think the people that break and collapse and lose their shit are normal people.
Yeah.
Because they're like, this isn't the way it's supposed to be. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
It's the weird people like, yeah, I could take that. Like, think about it.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So think about that. That's my opinion. I think you have to be twisted or a little out there to be able to deal with that game.
Yeah.
Music, acting, professional athlete.
Yeah, for sure. It takes some sort of gene or something must be off to just go after it. Even with people that are working out, like a David Goggins person, he's not a normal person. Something is off with him. Right. Because he works out, he needs to push himself beyond what a normal person can push himself. Like 99.9% of people will break doing the shit he's doing.
Yeah. But he had a hard upbringing too, dude. Did you read the book yet?
No.
I just finished it probably about maybe 5 days ago. And it talk about setting him up for that. Like his father was a fucker, dude.
I heard that.
Like psychologically and physically a fucker to his mother and his brother.
He was selling girls, right?
Dude, the guy was doing everything. He owned a roller skating rink, and basically when he was growing up, I'm not ruining the book. I'm just telling you part of it. Yeah. But basically when he was growing up, his father would make him and his brother and his mother work in the roller skating rink at night. And then they would, his mom would put him and his brother to bed in the office above the roller skating rink where they played music and, and stuff like that. And I think roller skating rink, wasn't it? Yeah, it was I think it was roller skating. I can't remember. And basically his brother and him would not really get a good night's sleep because of the thumping of the music and that. Yeah. And the next day they got to get their asses up and go to school. Oh. So on the outside, the family did very well and they looked great to everybody, but the father controlled all the money. He fucked around on his mom, slapped her around, beat the shit out of the kids whenever. And then him and his mom got away. Like basically, make a long story short, his mom was like, I'm fucking had enough. And she took the kids, but his older brother was so under his dad's thumb that he ran back to his dad. Uh-huh. So he grew up with his dad and then he stayed with his mom.
They stay in contact now?
And I'll leave the rest
brother.
alone.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the man's book, but
Yeah.
fuck the shit he went through when he was little. It's like that just set him up to be a Navy SEAL.
Exactly.
He's like, you think this is going to fucking make me, you know? Once he got past that. And then it's really interesting because through the book, he meets certain people in his life that he kind of realizes not everybody shits on you.
No.
Like there are people that do, there are good people out there that care. There are good people that want you to succeed.
Exactly.
And they just kind of popped into his life at the right time.
Usually how it goes, huh?
Well, fuck yeah, dude. I can relate to that.
If you're on the
I've had
fucking
that.
right, if you're on the right track, you're gonna meet people that's gonna push you in the right direction.
Dude, I've always been
But
lucky
you have
like
to
that.
set yourself up on the right path before that.
Yeah.
That decision can be made by
Yeah.
anyone else. But once you're doing it, and once you decide to fucking, I'm gonna go for this,
Yeah.
you're gonna meet the right persons
Yeah.
along the way.
But even when he was little in school, he was talking about how he had one teacher that really nurtured him and saw his issues. And then I think something happened. She moved away or got another job or whatever. And the other teacher that he went to was just like, didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
She was just there for the money. And he fell behind again. And so those type of people came in and out of his life, you know. But I can relate to that too. I've had that.
Talk about a fucking inspiring person, though.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
if people had like 5% of his work mentality, the world would be a better place.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like he had, without realizing it, as we've said many a times, he had this common thread throughout his life that led to him becoming.
Dude, when he
You
talks
know.
about SEAL training, is it actually that's the shit they have to go through?
Yeah, for sure, man. What do you think? Think they're having coffee and cakes and
No, but it's
holding each other's
so-
hands and
They're
singing
fucking
Kumbaya?
breaking people. They don't give them food. They don't let them sleep.
that's the way it is with the SEALs too. I mean, the SAS and shit like that.
It is.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think we have anything on that in Sweden. Anything.
Yeah, well, that says a lot.
Probably the hardest thing you can be in
You
Sweden
should
is,
though. They should. You're sure?
I don't think we have that hard.
Why not?
Now I'm interested. Now I'm going to check it out. I want to do that.
I think military they need to be, man, because the shit they have to go.
I
through.
always said to my family, if everything turns to shit, if everything I'm doing is not going to work out, I'm going to join the military.
Why?
That's it.
All right.
Because I don't want to go back. I don't want to be a regular Joe. If shit hits the fan, I'm joining the military.
So you have a plan B.
Never
Which you
have a
shouldn't
plan B.
have. That you said
Never
it.
have a plan
You just said
B.
if everything goes to shit, I'm going to the military. That's a plan
That's
B.
not a joke I'm doing, but
I know.
I would love
So
to.
I'm calling you out. Don't get sensitive about your job. You haven't worked out for a long time. I can tell
know,
you're
right? I
sensitive.
know,
dude.
right?
Every little thing you're like, what?
Yeah, exactly. I told you. I'm like,
How you doing today,
couple
Tom?
of days
I'm
from
fine,
crying
motherfucker.
outrage
Why?
on Twitter.
So
Close to moving into my mother's basement.
I was sick, but I managed to push through it.
I worked, but I didn't work out.
Yeah, that's why I had to work out. Dude.
This morning I did 100 Turkish get-ups, 30-minute row, and I feel like a fucking
I know.
rock star.
You and I didn't talk much during our workout today, did we?
We never
just
do.
kinda- yeah. Unless we're doing like bench press or
Yeah, then we can talk.
bicep curls.
But today
but
we worked.
when we
for
work,
real.
work. Yeah, we don't.
You didn't say a word.
When we're doing the fun stuff, we talk. But when we're working,
Once I started my first Turkish get-up, until I did my last stroke on the rower, I didn't say a word.
yeah, you and I
shit
didn't
to you.
talk at all. Just doing our own thing. That's when
couldn't-
you know it's a good workout, though.
I couldn't leave because I was chasing certain meters on the rower.
Hmm.
You know how it said easy pace. 30 minutes was supposed to be easy pace, but maybe like 2 minutes in, I started to set a goal for myself.
Start chasing it.
Yeah, I started chasing it, and it got bad. Towards even before like halfway, I was so tired.
Start
My
testing.
legs starting to shut off, and I was like, "Bitch,
Yeah.
you're keeping at it.
Start testing
Do
yourself.
not fucking,
Well, it's the same way when you're going, like when
not stop now."
when you're sitting there, like, okay, I'm just gonna go work up to a heavy back squat or a heavy bench press or a heavy front squat, and then halfway through, you're like, I think I'm gonna go for a PR today. Like,
Yeah.
you go in sometimes thinking I'm just gonna do this. And then halfway through, you feel it in you that you're like, you know what? I think I can push the gas on this. So that's probably what happened with you on the rower. Like you're like, I'm just gonna take it easy.
Yeah.
Because usually
And
the
then I was like,
rower.
fucking, I can keep it on
Yeah.
that pace. Fucking, I can make 7,500.
I mean, you were sweating like a rapist when I looked over.
man.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know what I
'cause-
mean?
Yeah, because I had to. finish it over 7,500 because I put that in my head, and now I have to do it. And I, fucking halfway in, I was like, "Why did I do this to myself?" But now I can't stop. Just do this, bitch.
It's always It's always how you feel after.
So important, I think, to suffer, like to make yourself suffer a little bit in everyday life. After my workout, I went in the shower and I took fucking 3-minute cold shower, ice cold.
But
I think it's so fucking important to make yourself suffer in the gym, externally, internally, everything, to make yourself suffer a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we have it too easy now. It's too easy to get food. It's too easy to get home. It's not like we're built to chase our own food. It's not supposed to be this easy, and that's why this fucking PC universe is. Everyone is crying outrage on Twitter because people are too comfortable. You know what I mean?
We're raising a lot of punk ass bitches.
Yeah, people are too comfortable because shit is too easy. You can fucking buy meat on a shelf in a store.
Yeah,
that was never our world. You have to fucking go out and chase that shit.
I was chatting with actually a member last night about goals, and we were just catching up because I didn't see him for a month because I was away and then he was sick, and we were talking about the gym and how things are going, and he says, I was sitting down the other night hanging out and I realized I don't have a goal, and it bothered me. And I'm like, well, what do you mean, dude? Because the man does well. He works hard. He's trying to, and he's like, no, he's like, I had a goal for a house. I had a goal for a family. I had a goal for this, and I reached all of them. And he's like, and then after I joined here, we started training, and he's like, I realized I didn't have a goal. And I'm like, fuck, I got to have something to chase for. So now he's looking for something to test himself from being in here. He's like, I realize I need to.
Nice. Yeah.
You know, and he's such a good guy. He's such, I think
that's important.
He's 100% such a good dude in every way possible. Like, you just can't help but love him. Do you know what I mean? And for him to say that, it was just like, fuck, that makes me happy that you say it. It's like, I'm in here, I'm around this atmosphere. I'm like, I realize I need to have a goal. Like, I've got to find something to train for. I've got to find something to put me.
Sign up for a fucking race or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Put me in a place where I'm not used to, but, complete it and then see what the next thing is. And that made me feel really fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Because he said the environment is making him feel that way.
Sweet.
Because he says, I'm comfortable now.
Yeah.
But to be that awake about it.
Yeah.
You understand? Because most people aren't awake
smart.
of it. For me to be at home sitting and that goes through your mind, I think that says a lot.
Yeah. That's a smart guy then. Because people...
And he's in his 30s, so he's growing. It's like...
People fucking chase that comfortable situation of having a house, having a kid, having a family. Yeah. Everything is comfortable. But comfortable is the worst. Comfortable makes fucking people soft.
Well, we've had this conversation on the podcast before. It's like people mistaken comfort for happiness.
Yeah. Yeah, but we had it in like episode 12 or something.
Still, but that's the...
Yeah.
That's
but it's
the
true though.
Yeah.
It's so dangerous. It's not good to be comfortable. I think
but it happens.
Everything you can do to be uncomfortable without hurting yourself is good.
Yeah, but I think what happens is it happens so slowly.
Yeah.
It's like if you slowly gas a room.
Yeah.
People talking away and all of a sudden they're like, what's going on? It's not like it's an abrupt thing. It's like if it happens very slowly, then you don't realize it's happening.
You don't catch it before it's too late.
It's like you hear women that are in abusive relationships. Yeah. And they all say the same thing. They're like, it just happens so slowly.
Yeah. You slap my ass.
Over a long period of time.
A little bit hard.
Yeah, over a long period of time. And then that was just the world. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's got to be the same way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
starts with an ass slap and then a black eye.
Ended up with a beating. That's hard. That's harsh.
Rope marks. So that made me very...
And that's what I know we had this conversation over and over again with morning workouts, but that's why I do think I enjoy morning workouts, because it's not comfortable being up at 4 a.m. It's not comfortable being up at 5 a.m. It's comfortable sleeping into 10 and you probably get the same amount of muscle growth from doing a workout in the afternoon, but mental growth, I think it's better in the morning. I just fucking, that's my
I don't know.
opinion.
I think that depends on the individual, my opinion.
No one likes going up at 4 in the morning. No one want to be up at 4 in the morning.
All right.
I'm
For
just,
me, it's
I'm
easier.
just thinking mental growth. Maybe
No, I
if you're
get
gonna
it.
lose weight, it doesn't matter if it's in the morning or if it's in the afternoon. If you're gonna fucking build muscle, it doesn't matter if it's in the morning or in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But I think if you wanna fucking get the mental, I think in the morning, because you have to force yourself to be up and.
Yeah, but after a long ass day of dealing with people's shit and your fucking job and your nagging girlfriend or wife, if you've got that, and annoying fucking kids and whatever, and the cars break, whatever, and then you've got to like, okay, I got to go to the gym and dig down now after a shitty day and find my time. I think that's mentally testing too.
Yeah. But
So
that's also dumb because you should have done that in the morning. Get it fucking done in the morning. Start
whatever,
the day
dude.
right.
Look, as long we have this argument all the fucking time.
I know.
I see
It's fun to
exactly
come
where
back
you're
to.
coming from, but I still believe it's the quality and get it in. If you're allowed to get it done in the morning, that's fine. But some people just can't because they got to be at a fucking job at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Yeah, but be at the gym at 3.
Whatever, dude. Stop it. You're just
Be at the gym at
you're just
2.
being devil's advocate. Whatever, man. Whatever,
I think it's
dude.
important for mental
Whatever.
growth.
That's fine.
I'm always
Whatever.
nagging about this but I think
'Cause you're
training is so much more than just building muscle.
Yeah, where the fuck you been? I feel the same way. Not disagreeing with you. You just like that Jocko thing. You want to take a photo of your watch every morning.
I'm gonna start
4:30.
doing that.
I don't give a fuck.
I slept at 4:30 this morning.
I got up at 4:30 this morning
I did not.
because I had an early client, but you don't hear me, you know. I think it's when I've got something I got to get done like that. How can I put this in a word? Like when you know you got to get up really early. Usually your clients are there at 7 or 8, whatever. That becomes the norm.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, okay, I can grab 10 more minutes, and you may be a bit hard to wake up. But when I'm like, I gotta get up even earlier
Yeah.
for that person, that's when it's easy for me to get up because I know it's earlier and I got to get going.
Yeah.
Like there's no buffer. Am I making sense what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? Like, so
You are.
whenever, if I've got someone at 5:30, I'm actually more prone to be more awake and alert at 4:30 to get to the gym on time and stuff like that, than opposed to like a 9 a.m. You're like, oh, I can kill it a little bit and
Yeah.
fuck around on YouTube
Yeah,
and
yeah.
squeeze my shit in.
I don't like waking up like that. I don't like having too much time in the morning. I wanna. It's like I
Right.
said, you're more prone to go up and go after it if you have something
Yeah.
early in the morning. It doesn't have to be working out. It can be whatever.
But I respect those people that do it at the end of the day, dude. A long, hard day, and they're like, I got to get some fucking aggression out.
Yeah.
I got to
I
get,
guess, yeah.
you know, that's where it digs in. I mean, you really want to see us at the end of your day.
You want to come to us? After
Did
all
you
you've
hear?
done?
Okay, totally different note, but I was going to ask you, did you hear about what happened in Arizona with the home?
No?
So basically, this was I blew my fucking mind. I saw it in the news yesterday, I think. It was basically it's a home for people like that are in comas that slipped into accidents, stuff like that. So people are out for 2 years in a row, whatever.
Yeah, I heard this. Yeah.
The woman got pregnant and had a baby, and she'd been there for a year, and she's been in a coma for like 9, if I heard it correctly.
So fucking creepy.
And the thing is, no one noticed that she was pregnant the whole time because they got to bathe them and wash them. And at the bottom of the news, what blew my fucking mind is it says assumed. Like they may or may not have been raped. It's like,
May or may
well, how
not
the
have been.
fuck did they get pregnant? It's right across the bottom, dude.
Dude, it fucking... That's,
What is she doing? Waking up on the weekend and hitting the club and maybe getting some dick on
Exactly.
Tinder and then going back into a coma the rest of the week? It's like, are you fucking kidding
you
me?
don't have to pay much taxes and shit, man.
Dude, how crazy is that? And then it turns up that in 98, one of the ladies, you know, someone always leaks something. In 98, a few women were standing around one of their patients that was in a coma and were like bragging about his genitalia. And like, I guess the guy was hung.
Yeah.
And no one reported it. And when they tried to report it to the main,
Did they
the
eat
gentleman,
that dick?
listen.
Did they suck
he,
it?
he was like, don't talk about it. And then now the I guess the gentleman that run the place, he resigned yesterday. And you
That's
see
one.
you see a photo of him, and he looks like the biggest douchebag before he even opens his mouth.
I wanna see that
Like
photo.
hair plugs. You can tell he's bleached his beard. Some plastic surgery.
I promise you I can tell if he's the father or not. Promise you. If I see one photo of that guy,
But dude, it's like, how fucking creepy is that?
so creepy.
Alleged rape is what, something like that along those words. And I was just like, either you're pregnant or you're not. How the fuck?
She's in a coma, right?
She got pregnant. But no, but the thing is... I got a weird
question for you. And maybe you can answer this or maybe not. Maybe some girls out there can DM us. But if you're in a coma, can you still get wet?
Well, the thing is, too, is like some of these people can't move. They're aware. Yeah. Like the other people at the home, maybe they're paralyzed, so they just have to lay there. They can't speak, they can't talk, but they're aware of what's going on.
Was she aware?
No, she was in a coma, supposedly, like out.
Someone says, even if you're in a coma, I heard it from a doctor.
Talking to the patient.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. If you're around a patient that's in a coma and you talk like she's a goner, we can help her. She's gonna be more prone to die in a coma than if a doctor is positive. Like I'm sure we can save her. Well, she's gonna be more prone to be saved.
But they always said like reading to someone in a coma or playing music that they enjoyed.
They actually hear that.
Of course, it's like a dream.
Yeah.
But how awful is that, dude?
So she must have. Maybe she heard it. Maybe she knew what's going on, like deep down somewhere.
Maybe she was like, "Why isn't he pulling my hair and slapping my ass?"
Exactly.
Was that too soon?
But I'm thinking still.
No, but it's awful,
going back to my question.
Right.
Can she get wet?
I'm trying to have a serious conversation. You're just being a dirtbag.
No, this is a fucking technical question.
So what I'm saying is,
because I don't know how it works.
How awful is that for the families? Is what I'm trying to get at. Because that can't be the only patient they've done that to. And what kind of a sick fuck would get her pregnant?
And what kind of sick fuck would finish inside of her? Fucking pull up, man.
You're a dick.
Finish on her fucking stomach, bro. Come on.
Dude, I'm trying to ask you a real question now. How awful is that?
That's a creep, for sure.
The family is like destroyed.
Fucking put cameras up in the bitch.
The family is fucking destroyed right now, man. They're like, are you kidding?
Imagine your little, like your fucking sister or daughter or whatever, and she's in a coma and she gets pregnant.
Bro,
dude, I want to have a list of every guy that would been in that room, and I got a fucking question.
And that's another thing they said. They were interviewing, I forget who they were interviewing, and they were like, we have a lot more good people working here than we do bad. And it's like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Exactly. So you have bad people working there is what you're saying.
Fucking losers, though.
And the fact that the gentleman that ran the place resigned. I mean, if that's not a guilty fucking... Because the other times they had a bit of an uproar, they went and spoke to him. He was like, no, don't talk about it. Yeah. So I'm waiting to watch this guy get fucking hung, dude.
He's the one.
Dude, he's in charge.
Why don't they have cameras?
I don't know.
In those rooms.
I don't know.
But I saw they're not allowing men in there now. They're not allowing men to look at over women patients.
But the women that were accused of looking at a patient's cock and bragging about it. Bro. No, but it is the same.
That guy is in heaven. He's probably like this in a coat. Suck it!
Still. Not the same. Dude, still. I mean, I know you say that, but still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's good for the goose. It's good for the... You know what I mean? It goes both ways.
Yeah, but if you're working with a piece... You want to show it to the world. It's probably... Even if you're in a coma.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude, so I was just like... So I'm waiting. I hope this guy gets fucking hung.
I hope he gets fucking hung, and I hope they fucking figure out who... The fact that he was able to figure that out, right? The baby's born.
Well, sure, but what I'm saying is also...
do DNA test.
Okay, the woman was pregnant, Tom. You're just talking about people getting wet. You're not grasping what I'm trying to say. They have to bathe these people every day.
Yeah.
Where was the person that was like, her stomach's getting bigger?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
yeah, but
it shows you the lack of professionalism. People aren't fucking aware of what's going on. Or they just said, hey, no one will notice.
Yeah, I missed this. She gave birth, right?
To a boy, a healthy boy. She gave birth to a boy.
But sometimes it's weird. I heard stories of women finding out, like, they're pregnant in the 7th month or something.
That's like overweight women. I've heard about that.
Yeah.
But we're talking about a coma.
They're like, I'm not. Yeah, it's true. This is true. Yeah, she must be...
You see what I'm trying to say? It's like,
weird.
That's awful,
yeah, it's
dude.
Weird. Oh, they were fighting. They knew. They
Well,
knew. They fucking knew.
They knew, or they just weren't that fucking smart. Whoever was like the orderlies.
Of course they knew, but the boss was telling them not to say anything.
What were they going to do with the baby?
Put it in shirts like every else baby that you don't want to have. Put it on the shirt step.
You're such a church step with a note.
Yeah, with a note in a basket. That's what all the gangsters are doing with their baby they don't want to have.
Care of my a little basket woven.
You heard about dumpster babies?
Oh, it's awful, dude. But how creepy is that? And then you got the Kevin Costner thing. He's in court right now.
What about Kevin Costner?
Not Kevin Costner, Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Kevin Spacey. He wasn't found guilty of one charge.
Dude, he pleaded not guilty. You know what I'm going to tell you right now, okay? They fucking hung Bill Cosby, right?
Yeah. Are you playing the racist card?
I'm not. Look, they're all fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm talking. They're all wrong. But I'm talking the big scheme of things. I'm telling you how it's going to work. My opinion. Harry's going to walk away. Harvey Weinstein's going to walk away.
I think so.
Right? He'll get a slap on the wrist, whatever, blah blah. But they're going to have to make an example of Kevin to balance everything.
Yes.
Kevin's going to jail.
Especially now in 2019.
Kevin's going to jail for 5 years.
Did you see that weird fucking video he released when he was talking like Underwood, the character he's playing in House of Cards, when he was talking about the accusations and shit?
I saw that.
That was weird. But then again, we come back to...
But he looked weird doing it. That was the thing.
Yeah, but he looked like Frank Underwood.
Yeah, but...
He was like in character, but talking real life.
It I don't know. It was just kind of... It was almost like a... watching it, it was like watching a poor man's Kevin Spacey act like Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was like, this is kind of weird because it just felt a bit off. It felt... I don't know.
He's been out of the game too long. It's repetition, brother. He's been out of it too long. It's like if you don't work out for 2 weeks, it's hard to do that first workout.
They're going to fucking hang him.
Yeah.
They're going to make an example of him, and that'll balance out the whole racial thing because you'll be surprised. Watch.
Yeah.
And they're all fucking pigs.
If he gets off, it's just another black man going to jail, and that's going to be...
Because I told you that a while ago, dude, and you were laughing at me. I'm like, bro, I see it fucking coming down. It's like a fucking train coming. You don't see it? I'm like, I'm telling you.
You just hear it in the distance, but you don't see it yet?
I'm like, they're going to hang Bill, and Harvey's going to get a slap on the wrist. I mean, they're all fucking...
No, but coming back to that video he did, that's some of the craziest videos I've seen in a while, because he's so weird. All
great fucking actor.
That fucking video is so weird.
Did you ever see Seven?
So yeah, great actor. But I come back to that what we talked about in the beginning. You have to be fucking off to be that great.
Well, you become someone else, don't you?
Yeah.
You lose who you are for 6-7 months. You have to become somebody else.
Yeah, and then going back to being who you are, it's weird. It must be weird. Even in
must be hard
when they're on talk shows, they're playing a character. That's the character that's on a talk show.
Yeah.
So they're always playing characters.
Very robotic.
Yeah.
So I was watching did you see Trump's address about the wall?
Yeah, that's right.
And he was sitting there and it was like, I watched it last night and he's clearly reading from a prompter, but he's sitting there, he's in the White House and he's like this. And he's just reading away. And I'm listening to him, and then he gets to the point where he's like, yes, he says an illegal alien came over and raped and killed and bashed someone with a hammer and their family was destroyed, and I'll never forget the look on the mother's face and how destroyed she was, and it will haunt me forever. And I'm like, whoa. I'm back in my mind. I'm like, okay, now you need to fucking stop. Yeah. Like, I'll listen to you complain about who's not paying for this and why all the fucking things are shut down. I'll listen to all that. I'll let you shovel that shit towards me. When you start acting like you're emotional and you're going to be hurt forever from seeing this woman's, I was like, shut the fuck up. That's why I don't buy
That's not real.
Then they jump over to the Democrats and they're sitting there in the White House, the Congress, and they look like robots is what I'm getting at. They're like, and we will, it's like someone's got their fucking hand up their ass, but they look fake. They look makeup fake. They're like, just talking away like this, you know what I mean? It's creepy, dude. There's no fucking human in it.
I think during our lifetime that shit is gonna end. We have to have people in charge, but we can't have one person. I think there should be like a bunch of people running shit, a bunch of smart people.
No, one man, fuck it. One ring to rule them all. Just need the right one.
There's 9 rings, bro.
But there's one to rule them all.
Yeah, this is true.
All right.
This is true. No, I think the government, the president, all of that, the kings, all of it is weird. It's weird. It's a dying constitution.
Well, I just think the president needs to be fit.
Yeah.
The president needs to be able to bang out some fucking back squats, some bench press, some pull-ups for time, shit like real serious shit. Like
can't fucking do
a fucking sub 7, like a 640
you can't do
row.
Adderall and eat pizza and watch CNN
I'm
all
serious,
night.
dude. He needs to be physically fit. And I think leaders need to fight each other. I don't think they need to be sending out boys in.
That's a smart idea.
Think about it.
Next presidential election, you have to have a sub 7 2K.
Yeah.
If you want to be president.
And we have to witness it live. We don't want to hear that you did it. We want to fucking see it.
Every candidate, we put up, say there's 9 candidates, we put up 9 rowers.
Yeah.
And they row it on live television.
The presidential games.
Yes. That's the new shit.
Think about it.
Because if you can do a sub 7 on a 2K,
you're a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, you're a bad motherfucker, and you're gonna be a great president.
Yeah, because you know how it feels to actually suffer and put yourself in that
Then you have
position.
to do it once a month, so we see that you keep on.
I'm serious. Think about that.
I'm
you said the
serious
leaders. The way they hype up an MMA UFC fight, that's how it should be.
Yeah. Behind the scenes and shit.
No. Let's say, okay, the UK
road to the presidential election.
Yeah, let's just say, okay, just to be devil's advocate, let's just say that England and the UK are not getting along for whatever fucking reason. Sorry, the States and the UK aren't getting along for whatever reason. Okay, Prime Minister, President, train for 6 months, put him in the fucking ring.
Yes,
I would pay to go watch that.
Me too.
See Donald Trump walk out there with a fucking 6-pack, dude. Just ripped. He decides to shave his head, grow a fucking beard, get some tattoos, America or die. Just fucking lose it, man.
Those fucking American sweatpants, those big ones that they had in the 80s.
Fucking right.
You can follow that.
Knee-high boots, lace them up.
On YouTube for free. It's going to be a road to the fucking presidential election.
Walks out there listening to Tupac, just fucking ready to go,
I do you one more.
What's that?
I do you fucking one more.
Jacked.
I think fucking, if you write more than 3 mean comments in a day on Twitter, you need to be put on a 3-week training camp and then go back to Twitter.
Oh, so you mean you pay out what you put in?
Yes.
You get fucked.
Exactly. If you write more than 3 mean comments, or if you even take the time to fucking comment on some person's photo and being mean, you have to fucking go to a 3-week training camp here in our gym.
Yeah, but dude, I'm getting excited now because I'm thinking they could do like a tag team. Like you could have the US and the UK and China and whoever, like put them in a ring like, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T did back in the day, like a tag team, like fighting and shit. Dude, think about it. You'd clear so much. The money you would not have to spend for war would be...
This is true. But Putin will win over everyone.
Yeah, I think he's a holy... could you imagine him and fucking Trump going at it in the ring? I think Putin would fuck him up.
Putin will fucking fuck him up in 3 seconds. It's gonna be more of a beating than Nunes on Cyborg. That's how we're gonna look.
I'm telling you. But bro, I would seriously fucking pay for that.
It's not a bad idea at all.
Think about it.
Why don't they call fucking Dave Castro? Had him set up like the games. The CrossFit Games.
Fuck Dave Castro. They got fucking David Goggins. That's what they...
David Goggins. There we go. Now we're talking. David Goggins hosts the annual presidential games.
And when Trump comes out, he's got fucking Conor McGregor rubbing his back shoulders. He's been training him. Fucking Putin comes out. Putin's got fucking
Kanye West
Khabib
is in that team.
rubbing him out. What?
Conor is fucking Ireland.
No, but still, I mean, he's over here all the time. He has a jet. He does what the fuck he wants.
Yeah, I guess.
So, that would be fucking wicked.
Yeah, and then they have to fucking row. What more should they do?
No, they got to fight.
They got to run.
They got to fight. Like, they got to fucking ground. Like, I think Putin have a better ground and pound than Trump.
I don't think fighting is the solution, brother.
I do.
I don't think fighting is the solution.
Become a professional mouth puncher. That's what I think they should do.
I think they're both winners. If they fight, whoever wins, both are winners.
I think they're both manginas, and they should be treated like manginas, and you shouldn't make fun of them for wanting to wear plaid.
Exactly.
Are we being PC enough for you? Is our tone not too manly and not too female?
Exactly. This is the tone you need to have.
This is
if you're talking about PC stuff.
Yeah, PC stuff, and even when they lose,
I don't think
win.
you should talk about his weight. It's okay to be overweight. It's okay to eat Adderall and pizza all day and watch CNN.
Why don't you think they do that, though?
What?
Why don't you think the leaders don't put themselves in that position? Because these old men get young boys to fight their wars for them.
It's true. It's true. The best PR ever was when Barack Obama won the presidential election, when he won. And then the next day at 6 a.m, you saw him walking to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fit, dude. I saw him with his shirt off. Skinny little
He
rip
can play
motherfucker.
basketball.
He's basketball. He was windsurfing.
Yeah.
Living the life.
He's living his best life right now. Like two weeks after he got out,
He's windsurfing.
it was fucking picture of him surfing, shirt fucking
Ripped.
open,
He's all
probably
gy-
smoking weed again, just living his best fucking life.
He's like, thank God I'm out of that motherfucker.
Thank-
Jesus
Who the fuck
Christ.
even wants that job? That's
got shit on.
another one.
Yeah.
You need to be a real psycho to want to be a president.
I don't know.
Fucking pressure every day. Imagine waking up and you have a stack of like this of shit you have to get done. But then again, you want to get in there and see all the shit that people don't know.
That's what I was going to say. Like, if I was president, I'd be like, okay,
Give me the alien file.
give me the alien files.
Exactly.
I want to know where's Bigfoot. Like, I'd be like, come on. Let's do it.
Come on. Where are the ghost files?
Let me get faced, and then I'll meet you back here in 20 minutes.
Give me the one that's on the dragons.
Yeah, let me get really fucking stuck, and I'll be
Meg,
back
is
in
he
20
real?
minutes. Yeah, exactly.
Because they know shit.
Dude, they have
There's
to.
probably something in the papers there that can't.
I call NASA and be like, all right,
But,
what's the deal?
but after Trump gets out, they need to fucking put a bullet in him. Because
Why?
he's going to speak his mind. He's
Good.
probably going to write a fucking book about everything he's learning there.
Okay. You don't want to know?
Think they're going to let that slide?
I don't know.
Oh, Trump accidentally fell upwards a stair this week.
Have you heard about the new Dick Cheney movie with Christian Bale?
Oh, but I heard Christian Bale, and he has a thick British accent.
You didn't know that? He's
I
British.
knew he was British, but that he has a thick... He's such a good actor that you don't even notice he's British.
Yeah, but it's thick.
Thick.
It's like Sam Winston thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been doing it forever, though. I saw an interview with him when he was like teenager and was acting. He's been grinding forever.
Yeah.
Is he
But
the
yeah.
best one? You think?
No, what I'm saying is the Dick Cheney movie is supposed to be really good.
Yeah. He won
Like
an
it's-
award for it.
Did he really?
Yeah. Golden Globes
Really? Oh, that was recently, wasn't it?
this weekend.
Oh, where the fuck was I?
That's where I saw
yeah.
this.
Because I want to see it because what's his name that's playing George Bush?
I don't know who's playing him.
You know who he is if you see him. Fuck, he's funny as shit too. He sounds just like him and looks just like him in the movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, the guy played him. So I want to watch that because I got a feeling that's going to be good.
I think so. I want to watch the Queen movie as well. Bohemian Rhapsody.
I can wait on that, but I want to check out the
Everyone is saying that
the
movie
Dick
is
Cheney.
so good. It won so many awards.
Yeah, maybe.
Such a
Certain things I
legend.
can just wait for.
Freddie Mercury. Talk
So.
about a legend. Best voice ever, probably.
Not ever. Come on now.
Give me one better than Freddie Mercury.
Not Freddie Mercury. I can't think of the top of my head. He's not the best. Are you kidding me?
Give
He's
me
just the
one
best right now because
better.
they made a fucking documentary about
No,
him.
give me one better.
Robert Plant?
No.
What?
No.
Okay, you're fired.
From what?
From the Donald Trump, you're fired.
From the Donald Trump fighting team?
Apprentice, you're fired. You're mad.
Oh, he's the best at
He was unique. I don't think much people sounded like him, but dude, Plant? I'm just putting him in that category. Like,
Michael Jackson is up there, but
I'm not. That's
Talks about
It's
him.
a different genre, though.
yeah, talks about him is that they cut his balls when he was young.
Cut whose balls?
Michael Jackson's.
Okay, wait. Is this bro science again with you?
A little bit, but it's also...
A little bit.
No, it's articles out there that's suggesting that they did something to his balls when he was younger. And that's why he got so
Maybe
weird.
fondled them.
He never grew up. He was always a kid. That's why he had a fucking playground at his house.
And giraffes.
Yeah, giraffes and shit.
Leave Michael alone.
But so
dude.
did Pablo
Leave
Escobar.
Michael alone, dude.
Pablo Escobar had a fucking zoo at his house.
El Chapo's fucking him around in court, dude. You just reminded me when you said that. Because they're like, now they're wondering, wait, he's not in charge. Who's in charge? Because
he's running shit from jail.
I know, but they've got other. They're getting. I was watching it recently, and I was laughing. I was laughing because they're trying to talk to these guys, and it's just like they don't know who the fuck is running anything, and he's just sitting there like. All of a sudden, they can't find anything. He's just like, yeah, I'll be out of here in about 24 hours. So little dude.
He's gonna dig a tunnel in the
Such a
States.
little dude.
They're probably digging a tunnel right now from Mexico to fucking Washington. They're working on that tunnel right
That's what
now.
Elon Musk is making the
Paid off Elon Musk. They're gonna fucking drive a Tesla from
like,
jail.
Okay, hey Elon, how much money do you need? Was that kind of racist? No, you know.
Oh, bro.
Oh, that's so.
He's working on it right now. You're gonna see in the. You know how
he's walking with a flamethrower going through the tunnel just in case someone pops up.
You know how you saw when he walked down with the toilet, behind the toilet?
And he's gone.
Now you're going to see fucking a surveillance camera in the jail cell, and you're going to see a fucking Tesla pop up and then go down again. And then it's fucking off to Mexico.
That is one of the best videos I've ever seen because he walks behind the wall. And the thing is, it was an open parchment. So it was like, when you walk up, you see his head, and then it's almost like,
yeah, like
he's
he's playing it, like he's playing it.
Gone, like
Gone.
That's a stud. That's a player.
He's a player.
He's moving real pieces on the board, dude.
But it's not like if you get a hold of the leader, it's not like he's solving any problems. It's just gonna go on.
No, but they're getting the runaround. Basically, they're just, from what I got from watching a bit of the court clips, it was just kind of like it's so much longer and deeper than they thought. Like they got him.
Yeah.
They're like, well, what did we get?
Exactly. Did you see the latest season of Narcos?
No,
Mexico?
I watched a couple with you in the beginning, and then I got caught up in other shit. Life.
That's actually about how the drug war started.
Is it really?
It's interesting.
No, I watched
Such good actor.
I watched
Guy that played
one and
him.
a half of them, like two. I think I watched maybe two, and that was.
I watched all of it. It's fucking good.
Yeah.
It's about how the whole drug war started.
It's really hard for me to get into stuff right now, like movies and everything, unless it's like a documentary or in the news and stuff. But to sit there and watch like a season of something,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a block away next weekend for Punisher. So I'm trying to justify, like I'm learning and actually doing something with my time professionally the best I can, so I can justify being a fucking loser next Sunday to watch the Punisher season. Back to back, you know? So it's like I'm reading, writing, trying to learn this, trying to learn that, so that next Sunday I don't feel guilty because I'm not doing shit that day. I'm gonna watch Punisher.
What day is it coming out?
I think the 18th. I think, or sooner.
Gonna be down for that.
Or it should be sooner. It's
I need
this
to fucking
month.
block out time for that as well.
Yeah.
You know what I did watch this weekend?
What's that?
What's the new Black Mirror?
You finally were able to catch on to it?
Blender Snatch?
The one where you pick the way it goes?
So I took my computer home and I did it Saturday night, and it was cool as fuck. It was cool. Like you get to choose this. You get to make the decisions for him. And in the movie, it's no spoiler, he's creating a video game.
Spoil, dude. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, a little bit of a spoiler it's going to be. He's creating a video game where you can make two decisions. So exactly like you're playing the episode, he's doing a video game like that. And it's about...
So you're helping him make the video game is what you're saying in a way.
Basically.
Ah.
And he's doing the same thing. He's making a video game from a book that a guy wrote. In that book, you get to choose your path as well. So whatever you choose is a different story. Mm-hmm. So you get all these decisions. And in the episode, it's about that guy that wrote that book went crazy because he thought people were making decisions for him. So that guy is actually interacting with me, who's playing the episode.
That's funny.
It's fucking funny. He's talking to him. You can shoot like, I'm from Netflix. What the fuck is Netflix? Because it's like 80s.
Yeah.
And you can choose all this path. And of course, after I was done, I went on the internet. And it's already nerds that's been playing all the different outcomes. So you can actually go on charts and see all the different decisions you can make to get all the different endings.
Get a fucking life,
it's like
man. I'm sorry, dude, that's just a bit much.
10 or 12 endings. I played it twice or 3 times maybe. I got 2 different endings. I'm going to go back and do it again. I want the best ending. But I got the ending when this is going to be a little bit of a spoiler. I got the ending where you get to fight your therapist, and it's fucking cool. You get to fight that motherfucker, and you get to choose where you're going to hit her, because it's a girl.
Tom, that's not PC.
It's PC as fuck.
You can't be hitting a woman like that.
Yeah, you can.
Unless you put a couple drinks in her if she asks you to. There's a difference.
Yeah, you can. Dude, she has 2 knives.
Oh, that's different. She's trying to hurt you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought you just woke up and said, bitch, and start like...
No.
Pulling a Ric Flair.
No. She can fight back.
Oh.
That's like Amanda Nunes. Like if you fight... Did you see that, by the way, that UFC fighter? That guy that was trying to rob her and steal her phone?
That was her. Was that her that beat him up?
No. That was another girl in the UFC.
What was that? Some guy got his ass fucking...
Yeah. What he tried to do, he tried to steal her phone. And he fucking messed with the wrong girl. And she fucked him up.
Dude, it looked like she landed every shot she tried to put on him.
She did.
His face was just...
She used her hands. She kicked him. She fucking strangled him.
She looked like... You ever seen someone that's had plastic surgery?
Yeah.
And they take the band and they're like... Everything is just... The eyes are like... And the lips, so you just don't know what the fuck's going on. That's how his face looked like hamburger meat.
Yes. Dude. That's it.
That's hilarious. He got what he deserved.
He did.
I fucking love those. I love those type of outcomes when I hear that shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit, man.
I saw another video of a guy, also a UFC fighter in Russia. Some guy was hitting a girl, and you see this guy, he's owning a club there, and a girl is walking out, and some guy runs after her and starting hitting her. Mm-hmm. And then you see this fucking UFC fighter Russian coming out and beating the shit out of that guy.
Good.
Beating the shit out of that guy.
Yeah.
He's probably dead now.
But that's the thing, dude. I mean, even with my kids, I tell them, I'm like, you don't start nothing with nobody. But if they put their paws on you, you have my permission to beat the living shit out of them.
To fight back.
I push it on them all the time. Like, if you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah.
If you start something where you're fucked, I will make that clear to them. Yeah. I'm like, but if someone's putting you in a position where you have fear or you're physically feeling... Like with my son recently when I told you that.
Yeah.
But I tell him all the time, like, you need to beat the shit out of that person because they won't come. I'll stand behind you.
Yeah.
When it comes to defense like that, no, dude.
I'm
going to run and tell the teacher. Yeah, and then you're going to get your ass kicked even more out in the street later.
Exactly. By a bunch of his friends as well.
Yeah, exactly. You know? So I'm completely... I love those type of stories where you hear someone tried to fucking overpower someone and that person was like, oh, really? And they just fucking... Hold my beer.
Oh, you want to grab my phone? Really? All right.
And she wasn't big. That's the best part. She was a
beautiful fucking girl.
She's probably a little woman, dude. She's probably a little chick too, and she beat the shit out of this guy.
That's the weird part with jiu-jitsu players. They look like normal guys walking around.
Dude.
And if you put your hands on one of them, he's going to strangle you so fast.
Bro, if any one of my friends got his ass handed to him by a woman because he tried to do something like that, I would not give him a fucking inch. I would tease him till he would move away because he got what he deserved.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're a fucking idiot. First of all, you shouldn't be trying to steal something from someone. And second of all, you had a girl kick your ass. And I mean that in the most respectful way, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what better way to learn a lesson than to fuck with a woman that's a UFC fighter?
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what cracks me up.
Every fucking douchebag guy should get a treatment.
It's like, this was... Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
This is a great story. This was back in the day. This is right before he hit, like before he made it. He had someone broke into his house, right, in the middle of the night, and Brandon was there sleeping, naked. I think he was with his girlfriend. Ends up whipping the shit out of the dude.
Out?
Yeah, because it led into the street. And when the cops came, he stand out there naked, covered in whatever. And they were, and the funny thing is, you saw him in an interview later, and he says, the thing is, the way that the guy came through my house, there's nothing but pictures of my father on the wall. So it's like Bruce Lee. Like, it didn't register. And
That's
he
a
whipped.
Stupid.
I died when I heard. This is going back years, but when I heard that, I fucking laughed so hard. It's like, you get what you deserve, man.
Dick out as well. That's a man. That's why I sleep with underwear, because if someone's gonna break in, that's the reason I sleep with underwear. Because if someone breaks in, I don't want to have my dick out.
I sleep naked.
Because they're gonna fucking attack it.
I sleep naked.
You do? Always?
Butt ass naked. It's like,
I have my underwear.
So someone breaks in, I'm like, let's do it. Come on. Let's hug it out.
Maybe
let's
it's
hug it out.
If you're fucking naked and dick out. What? We're gonna do this, but if you have a small day, he's gonna kick your ass.
But if I wake up,
no.
I hope if someone breaks in my house, they break in the morning, because then I have morning wood, and I'm like, let's go, come on.
The morning wood. Come on, bitch.
You got 3 arms you got to fight with. It's so funny, dude.
No, but
do you want to fight or you want to hug it out? What do you want to do?
I want to go back to my because
you're thinking about my cock right now. Look at your face.
No.
You're like,
if you're finding a guy with a small dick, you know he'd struggled all his life, so he had put in more work. So you know that's gonna be a dangerous motherfucker. If you find a guy with a big dick, he may have big dick energy, or he had a comfortable life, so he didn't put in the work.
I don't know. I think wrestling with a naked man, I don't give a fuck what the scenario is. It's got to be weird.
Yeah.
Where
kick his ass and fucking piss on him like R. Kelly. I'm gonna R. Kelly that motherfucker.
It's like some dude breaks in my house and I'm naked, because I tell you, I sleep naked. No bullshit. I'm just gonna grab him and hug him and just hold on to him.
Yeah, exactly. Rub him.
Yeah, just rub him.
What if he has a knife and go for the dick? That's what I'm scared of.
No, I don't know, dude. Like, I stand there looking at him. We're gonna do this?
Yeah.
You know, slowly goes out the window.
You're just standing there.
Sorry, wrong house.
Standing there.
Wrong house. Yeah.
Spread your legs.
We doing this?
You just sit down in a couch like this, dick out, light a cigarette. We're gonna do this, man. We're gonna do this. I'm telling you, he's gonna walk out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Big dick energy.
That's so funny. Yeah, so maybe you should sleep naked, especially now you got a cat.
Dude, I feel so safe with that cat. You know, that cat actually caught a mouse in my bedroom. That's the life on the countryside. We had a mouse in our bedroom, and that cat caught it. So I love that fucking cat. I just realized cats are so easy, because you don't need to do shit. They fucking take a shit, they take a piss by themselves, they eat by themselves, they fucking play by themselves.
They'll eat your face when you die. Everything alone. Yeah,
but I'm dead. I'm not gonna fucking notice.
It was funny when you were telling me about the cat. Was it today? I just started drifting away. You're like, dude, I'm like, what? You said cat, and I just...
No, you just fucking rudely interrupted me. I was talking about my cat and how fucking soft it is to have a cat. It's just laying there. If you want to cuddle with it, you can. And if he fucking want to take a shit, he'd do it by himself.
Right.
Her.
Yeah.
And you were just in the middle of a sentence, like, yeah, I'm gonna go watch a dog next week.
Go get a dog,
the fuck, bro. I'm telling a cat story here.
I just think man and cat shouldn't be in the same sentence.
Man and cat. I know some manly fucking men that have cats.
Yeah. I just see you sitting on the couch like an evil villain stroking your cat. Yeah. I don't know, dude. But I did see photos of the cat when they were washing it. It looked like a wet rat.
He's a cute cat.
It was like this big head, and the neck was like...
Yeah, but like, when you put water on them, it looks so weird.
Yeah, you realize how much is fur.
Yeah. And I also... I studied that fucker. I see a lion when I'm watching that. When he's walking, when he's gonna attack. When I threw a toy, when he's fucking walking up.
How big is he now?
He's a she.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck, dude. I really don't.
This maybe. It's like,
so it's almost full grown.
I think it's 14 or 15 or 16 weeks or something old.
Yeah. Why did you do that, bro?
I didn't do shit. We took care of 4 cats and 1 stayed. Whatever. You need a cat if you live on the countryside.
Yeah, but it can live outside. You don't need it inside.
Eventually, maybe. It's going to live outside. But I feel comfortable knowing that fucker is going to chase all the mice in my house. Because we have a lot of mice. When you go to bed at night and it's quiet, you hear fucking mice running in the walls.
No.
Yeah. We have a lot of mice out there.
We had geckos in the Bahamas. They would come in the house, but they're cool.
Geckos are fucking real cool.
They're really cool because they'll sit on the wall and then you'll watch them because there'll be like a moth or a fly on the wall. And they're in the house. Like they're in the house. They're very common. It's like spiders.
Yeah.
But they're geckos in your house in the Bahamas. And they're so cute because they're like, they got big eyes and suction. And they get probably about this big. But they're really tiny. And they'll be on the wall and they're just sitting there waiting. And then you see them just catch the fly. My kids loved them, dude.
Yeah. I fancy myself a gecko.
Them, dude. Yeah. Geckos are fun.
Yeah. Do you have big spiders down in Bahamas?
We have like fruit spiders and black widows. They're both poisonous.
Are fruit spiders big?
Yeah. Like banana spiders. They're horrible looking. They're like black and...
I never go into Australia. This is why, because I saw another video now.
Australia,
never go in there. Because I saw a new video of a big fucking
tarantula.
Yeah, with a mouse in its mouth, walking on the wall. It was fucking this big, and a mouse in its mouth, just walking. And the guys that were filming it, he was like, what the fuck am I going to do here?
Yeah.
I would take a fucking pan and smash that fucker.
Yeah. They're not supposed to be poisonous, though, are they?
I would burn my house down if I had one of those inside. Never going to Australia. Fuck Australia and all their animals.
I want to go to Australia, dude.
You say that.
We got a buddy we got to meet out there, man.
Yeah.
Superhero strength. You got to check it out. I'm not leaving his house, but...
Exactly.
Like, I'll just look out the window. Oh, it's nice.
I need a full 5-minute video of him going through his house and make sure there's no fucking spiders in there. Then we can go. Maybe.
Yeah. I remember we had centipedes. We have centipedes in the Bahamas, and they're pretty long and they're nasty. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But ours are poisonous.
What?
Yeah, and what happens is when you have a really bad storm or bad rain, or like let's say someone buys land next to you and they start building a house because they're digging all the shit up, everything starts to fucking run away.
Yeah.
And some stuff will get in your house. And I remember I hear this slam, like someone was banging, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I run out of the living room and it was in my son's room. And a centipede must have been, I shit you not, probably about this long and thick and black. And he was only like, not even 3. And he was just killing it because he saw me kill a couple of them. So he was like banging the fuck out of this thing. I'm like, dude, I ain't got to worry about you. You're good to go. Like, you know, he saved himself because he was sitting playing. But they're horrible, dude. They're creepy looking. Because their legs are just so synchronized.
Yeah.
It's just like, ugh.
I hate those.
Bro.
I hate those. I hate spiders and I hate snakes.
I don't mind spiders so much because I know what they do. Obviously, poisonous spiders you don't want to fuck with.
I want to have small spiders in my house. That's what I want to do because they eat everything else.
Exactly.
But I don't want a big fucker.
No.
Scary.
Yeah,
I'd rather have mice.
Yeah. The fruit spider. Yeah, mice aren't going to really. They just leave shit around.
Yeah, but mice are they're disgusting as well. They carry around rabies.
Yeah. Ooh. Sucks.
I saw a story about rabies. There was a woman that they declared mentally insane, and they put her on a home and shit.
She had rabies?
She had rabies. Turned out she had rabies.
That's
rabies
creepy.
is the zombie
apocalypse.
Yeah. I've been saying this because
yeah.
people are acting weird when they get rabies. If that shit was to spread, like big time...
That's what dogs, they're fucking foaming at the mouth and their eyes glaze over and they're just like, they're like fucking losing.
And if you have rabies, you want to spread it. The disease want to spread itself, so it keeps on biting.
That's creepy.
So if a human gets it, they want to bite people.
Really?
Tell me what's...
Are you serious?
Yeah, I heard stories.
Yeah, but hearing stories, Tom, is not the same.
Dude, I heard it from Eddie Bravo.
Oh, God, Eddie Bravo.
Yeah. He's been doing the research.
Oh, my God. Read
before
beginning
you
to
speak.
end, yeah, and don't take your shit from Eddie Bravo.
Could take some shit.
Some shit, but not that.
Maybe he's the most woke person we have. People are just refusing to.
Him and Alex
listen
Jones. What's going on with Alex Jones? Have you heard about that guy lately?
No, he's probably on the Bahamas chilling.
So he's out. He's done.
He's done. They caught his ass
I
from.
fucking loved Alex Jones, dude. Because he caught a lot of shit for real, but then he got carried away with himself.
Yeah,
You can't accuse people that their kids are not dead and
No.
they're crisis actors. That's probably not going to sit well with the parents that their kids are actually.
Louis C.K. is in deep water again.
Big surprise.
He came back and he made a joke about children that was in a school shooting. If you're in a school shooting, that doesn't make you a victim. And you're not allowed this platform to speak out or he made some joke about it. So he's in fucking.
Well, he just got. Well,
he just got back and he's doing that joke.
I don't like that guy, dude. I do not like that man.
I think his comedy is kind of good. I enjoy his comedy.
I don't think his comedy's funny either. I just don't like him. You know, some people meet want to fucking punch that guy in the face and you don't know why.
Yeah.
And then he was a douchebag. He was pulling his dick out, and now he's insulting families. And that's not being politically correct. It's like you don't have any class.
Yeah.
There's a difference there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like there's class, and then there's being politically correct and saying the right thing, and then there's just like, come on, dude, have a little bit of fucking heart and feeling.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And he's fucked. He's got to be fucked if he just. I mean, he wasn't even really out of his shit, was he? He's just kind of coming back.
People are protesting him coming back even. And now he's got another one.
What do you think you need to happen for that shit to swing the other way?
I don't know. Not in this
Like to harden
era.
people up.
For the PC era?
Yeah.
To harden people up?
Yeah.
I think teaching kids I think the kids are coming up in schools. That's the problem. That's the generation that's going to be the fucking problem. Because they have, we spoke about this, they have all the power in school now. Social media is a big part of it. Like social media, what that does to young girls is horrifying. It's horrifying. Like young girls, 7, 8-year-old have social media and they get judged in that age. That's horrible. It doesn't affect men as much because I actually heard a study about this. Girls do social media, but when small boys get phones, they use it for games and porn. And that's it. Yeah.
What do you mean small boys, dude? Still fucking do that now. What are you talking about? So
that's the difference between what they use their phone for. And girls have social media and they get judged and they see that someone is liking a photo but not liking theirs, and they live in that world. They're growing up with that.
Yeah,
I never had to grow up
because
with
I don't let my kids have it right now, and I make it very aware. The only thing they have on their phone is an app where they can take music bits and they can make a video for themselves. Yeah. Like it'll be like glitter, or like they can make like a little music video, but it's not getting launched anywhere.
Keep social media away from them as long as you can.
Well, the thing is, like, they see mine.
Yeah.
They see the gym, they see mine, but I make it clear to them. I'm like, this is fake. I was like, this really doesn't mean shit. It doesn't matter how many followers I have. It doesn't matter who's liking my stuff, who's not liking my stuff. I'm like, you understand that. I'm like, this is for work. Yeah. It's great to look at photos and shit, but I'm like, and so they're really aware of what it is.
Yeah.
So they understand what IG is. They understand it. They're not dumb, but they get that it's, in the big scheme of things, it doesn't fucking mean anything.
No.
It doesn't, dude.
No, it doesn't.
It really doesn't. Twitter doesn't fucking mean anything.
No.
Facebook, unless you got a business, doesn't fucking mean anything. In a relationship, not a relationship. Get the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care that I've had a 3-year friendship with Tom and you let me know on Facebook. It's like,
don't?
What?
You
know
don't?
What I mean? No, because I fucking know already. Do you know what I mean? It's like, or wish your buddy happy birthday. No, I'm at the fucking party right now. I don't need to fucking say happy birthday to you. You know what I mean? So I know they're going to have it when they get older.
Of course, but they can't handle it then.
Yeah, but they have to separate that it's a screen.
Yeah.
That's why I really push on
I don't think kids can do that.
Not saying mine, but I mean, I pump it into them like you wouldn't believe.
I think it's important, but I think a lot of people also just let the their kids have their phones and have Instagram and have fucking small kids are on Instagram.
Well, I know because my son's friends, he's 11, they're around his age.
Yeah.
And when we go out or this and that, he'll tell me, oh, my buddy at school saw you shooting guns. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he has Instagram. And they're like, hey, Mario, or they know that I've done this. Because all his kids, all his friends are on IG.
Yeah.
So you're right. And he's like the only one without it, and he doesn't miss it. He doesn't care about it at all.
Yeah.
You know, I think we even opened one up for him because he wanted it, and he had it for like 4 days, and he's like, no, you're right, Dad. Like he completely lost interest.
I want to play games and watch porn.
Yeah. God bless him. You know? And my daughter's just going, I mean, she makes music videos left and fucking right.
She's creative.
Yeah, but she's artistic with that type of shit. But dude, I have to, and I think that's the parents. If you're not pushing it on your kids that it's a tool.
Yeah. Because what's going on
and
in
if you
school,
don't get 30 likes, it's going to be okay.
Yeah. And what's going on in school right now and the cushion they have in school and not keeping score. And then they leave school and get out in the real world. It's going to hit them like a fucking brick wall.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good for anyone until that generation takes over.
Yeah.
And all the old people are out.
Well, I think
that's going to be a fucking weird world.
Well, the thing is, I mean, even though you're still going to have people from this kid's generation, you're still going to have kids coming up in this generation that aren't going to get caught in that. They won't. They'll probably be less than usual, but they're still going to be there. They're going to fucking thrive on that.
Yeah.
That week, everyone's got to be fair. No, this is fucking life. They're the ones that are going to fucking take off and be successful.
Life isn't fucking fair.
No, and be successful. Those are the ones that are going to fucking make it.
Yeah.
The ones that know that they're going to, if they get fucking hit on the ground, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
And no, there is no second chance. And no, not everyone's going to win. Those are the people that are going to be running the country.
Yeah.
Honestly.
While the other bitches are fucking commenting on tweets.
Yeah.
Crying outrage.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
They call it the Generation C. That's people born after 95 that grew up with social media and phones. I was born before that, luckily. I didn't have... I think social media really hit when I was 20, 24, 25 maybe. Maybe Facebook came a little bit earlier, but other than that.
Yeah, because even then it was just for business for me. It was more like, these are platforms coming up. And
me too. We had a band, so we pushed that on the internet.
Right.
And had a social platform for our band. And that was really it.
Well, when I was back in back in the Bahamas, at the old place I used to work at, I heard about Instagram because I did have a Twitter because of the training we were doing.
Twitter was first, right?
The training we were doing and stuff like that. And one of the members, this is one thing I used to always love. You always kind of got the inside scoop before something hit. And one of the members said to me, he was like, look, Mario, for what you're doing, and he goes, Twitter can only let you do so much. He's like, you need to check out this new app that's about to hit. It's called Instagram. He's like, you need to get on there now. And I'm like, what? He's like, so he showed me the link. I downloaded it. I was probably one of the first people to have it because I heard about it and then it really kicked up like 9 months to a year later. So it's probably one of the reasons I was able to get my name the way I got it. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that, because it wasn't all these whatever coming in, same name people. You know, you have to kind of tweak things because someone's got it.
Like my name.
Yeah, and he said to me, he's like, then you can write as much as you want on it. The photos are bigger. He's like, it's going to be a good app. Like he called that shit way before it hit because he knew someone that
was he right?
New person that knew that person, knew this. Do you know what I mean? That type of thing. And it's the same with the Spotify. I remember that one of the guys was down there that was just getting the tweaks out. He's Swedish. One of the guys is Swedish. And he's like, it's going to do this for us. It's going to do that for us, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. And now look at it.
Yeah. Spotify is huge.
Yeah. So it was a business move is what I'm saying. It was all a business move, dude.
And even the creators of these apps don't let their kids be on it.
Yeah.
Because they know they created something that's going to take away so much. It's built to grab your attention and not let go.
It's like all Apple. Those guys don't let their kids fuck around with their iPads and all that shit.
No, that says it all.
Yeah.
If the fucking creator of this app doesn't let his kid play on it, why should you let yours?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be... I don't think a lot of people do it, though. I don't think a lot of people don't let their kids be on social media. I don't.
Even my daughter, though, I mean, because she's with me more of the time, most of the time. I try and really say, okay, it's been like an hour. You need to get off that shit. Let's go do this or come hang out here. And so I try and at least, because what happens is when you do that enough with them, I've learned it'll kind of take over itself.
Yeah.
Then I'll see her there with it for like 30 minutes and then she's like, and then she'll go and play for 4 fucking hours and then she'll come back, and she's not like these kids that you've seen them.
Dude,
like they're just locked
driving
into
like
it.
this.
Yeah. So the fact that she comes in, my son's not really into it at all, to be honest, thank God. But she'll come in.
Games.
Yeah, she'll come in, fuck with it a little bit, and then leave it alone and go do more artistic shit. Like, so that makes me happy because I keep pushing it that it kind of becomes just a way of life.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like when you eat, you teach your kids how to eat at an early age, they'll fucking push away chocolate and be like, no, give me this.
Yeah.
It's just example, more or less. Because I know for myself, especially when I'm around them, I do my best to try and not be on it when I'm with them.
That's good.
I get it all done.
Good, yeah.
Like now, I think we were...
You don't want to see that scenario when you see a family on a restaurant and
exactly.
They give their kid an iPad so they don't have to deal with him.
Yeah.
They give their older son a phone and then both parents are on the phone.
Yeah.
That's the society we're living in now.
Because even now, like when I get to the house before I get out of the car, I'll go through real quick on a couple of emails I got to reply or answer somebody. Well? Yeah, a couple of
in the car. Just fucking
the windows fog up.
It's like that scene in Titanic. You see your head.
Oh, Rose. So I try and answer as many emails as I can. Try and like.
That's healthy.
Send a photo for the social media for the business end of it, and then I go in the house and literally it's on.
Because we have to consider that it's dangerous for us. The phone is.
Yeah. But also that time you want to spend with your family, it's like, okay, you've been doing this shit all day. The rest of the fucking night, you don't need to be on the phone.
No.
You just don't, my opinion. And if there's an emergency, someone's going to call.
Yeah. If you have to be on the phone, be on your phone when you're taking a shit or something.
Yeah.
Just don't. Yeah.
So that's smart. It's just prioritizing it, man.
Yeah.
But it's also good for me because and when I say me, I mean whoever does it. It's also good for you because you're getting away from it. Yeah. You're like, okay, I put my 30 minutes in on who liked what and what did I send out, and what did I post, and for the business, and it's like, now fuck it, I'll come back tomorrow to it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll gain some people that like it. Maybe some people will leave. You know?
Not the end of the world.
No, it's not, dude. So
I use the phone. I never have it in my bedroom when I go to bed. I always put it in the kitchen.
That's what you were telling me.
Never.
But it becomes
30 minutes before I go to bed, I put that fucker out.
Yeah.
And I don't touch it before I got my I drink my water and get my fucking morning routine done.
Yeah.
Then I can go on my phone.
But don't you also feel like it becomes people's diet? It's a part of their diet.
The phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's part of their diet. It's like, I need this to keep going.
Yeah, but the scenario for people is right before they go to bed, they put the phone down. And right when they wake up, put the phone up. And then it's with them all day. That's why Elon Musk say we're already cyborgs, because we have the extended technical
But don't you... I mean, I'm being honest. Even when I'm like, okay, day's done. I put whatever time into it. I close it off. All right? And I sit there and I'm fucking around with the kids or I'm doing whatever. And then I catch myself almost go... I'm like, whoa.
Dude, I catch myself sitting with the phone. Like, what the fuck? I wasn't supposed to do this.
Like, no, I'm good. I catch myself. I'm like, fuck, I was about to pick the phone up.
I don't.
So it's just...
Sometimes I do without even...
And you don't even know it's in your hand?
No. I heard a great analogy for it. Checking Instagram over and over again is like checking your fridge in the middle of the night when you don't have anything in it. You keep coming back, open it, and see if it's something you like, but it never is, and you close it. You go back, and you go back again, open that bitch. No, still nothing here that I like.
That's
close
so
it.
funny.
That's how it is.
Yeah, it wasn't until I grew up.
When the fuck do you ever...
The only time my fridge didn't refill itself is when I moved away from my parents, because it was the best house in the world. Like, if I opened up and took a soda and closed it and drank it, and opened up like, it's been replaced. It's like...
So that analogy doesn't work for you then?
No, I mean, when I was little.
Yeah.
And it's like, not till you grow up and move out that you open the fridge, it's not back yet. Like, that's what I'm saying. To me, I thought the fridge was magic.
Where's the magic elf with the candy?
Like, does the light really go on?
Yeah.
So what you got planned the rest of the day, dude?
Today, nothing, because I got my workout
I got
in.
a couple of meetings and I'm done, so we got to get out of here.
Yeah,
So-
let's finish this fucker. I want people to go on YouTube and search for CMD Media and give us a subscription.
So is that our YouTube channel now?
Yeah, that's our YouTube channel.
It's not I Got This podcast.
No, it's CMD Media, and you can find every episode. From here on out, we put in every episode on YouTube. You're still going to find it on all the other platforms. And we're on Spotify now. We're on Google Play. We're on iTunes. We're everywhere. And now on YouTube as well. So if you want to see it, go in and watch it.
All right.
All right?
Anything else?
No.
You sure?
It's finished. It's fuck off.
No bro science?
No more bro science.
Okay.
See you next week.
Ciao.
Bye.